Welcome to Social Justice Wednesday. I am Social Justice Jessi, giving you your weekly reprieve from your regular mindless entertainment to make you actually think about something important, like how to be woke. So, today, really important. So, the Joker's been out for like almost a week, and I think without a doubt, it's pretty clear at this point, we need to ban this movie. Why do we need to do that? Okay, so leading up to this movie, there was a lot of talk that there could be violence at the theaters, there could be another shooting. You know, we all remember there was a really horrible one that took place during another Batman movie some years ago, and a lot of people were killed, and it was very traumatic for a lot of people. So, as of yet, the Joker has not had any of these incidences, but here's the thing, right? Don't wait. Don't just wait until something happens. Why would you go forward with this movie anyway? When there's a possibility that people could get killed, you should have just canceled this movie right off the bat. Right off the bat. But that's not the only reason, okay? And we're going to even talk, we're going to get to it later in the movie. I'm going to share a very, very personal experience, later in this video, rather. We're going to do a very personal experience. We're going to explain to you why we should probably just not have Batman movies ever again. So stay tuned for that. But, so here's the thing, right? So you have the Joker movie and you have the talks about these shootings that could happen. They still can. Just because it didn't happen in opening weekend, they could happen at any moment, at any time. One could be happening right now. You don't know. The second that that's a possibility that's on the table, you cancel that movie. Because obviously, if people are talking about the potential for violence at the movie theater, it's the movie's fault. The movie did something wrong, okay? Because whenever you show, this is the thing, white men are already so naturally evil. You show them a white man doing bad things, that's switch flipped. So even if you don't have any shooters at the movie theater, do you know how many more white men are going to hurt people because of this film? Do you have any idea? I don't, and I don't want to think about it because it's really upsetting. It's kind of triggering me right now. So we're not even going to talk about how many unspeakable acts of horror are going to be caused by this movie, because obviously white male lead doing bad things. It's bad enough when I have to sit down at a movie and watch a white male hero and have to swallow that nonsense, have to swallow this perfect picture of the patriarchy in my face, being oh my god, look how great he is, probably oppressing women left and right. So that is terrible. So we don't want that. And it was even worse when he's the bad guy, because like I said, they're at that tipping point anyway. So yeah, let's just watch. I don't need to go to the movie theater to watch a white man do terrible things. I can just look around me in my everyday life. There are white men everywhere, and they're always doing terrible things. So, this movie should never have been made in the first place. It definitely shouldn't still be in theaters. And then you hear reports these two guys who got kicked out of a theater, which good on the movie theater for not taking any of that nonsense. There were some young white dudes smoking cigarettes or something, getting rowdy in the theater, and they got asked to leave. Good. Do you know how scary that would be to be in that theater and not know what was going on right then? When there's this ruckus and then security has to come and escort these men out? Do you know? And the police are called and they show up at this theater. Do you know how upsetting, how terrifying that is to be in that situation as a moviegoer and just not have any idea what's going on? Right? The police are getting called and there's this thing and you don't know, people could be dead. You don't know. So that, why risk it? If things like this are happening in theaters, even once is enough. If this kind of thing is happening at your movie theaters, why are you allowing it? Why are you even allowing it to go forward? It should just be pulled. It should absolutely be pulled and banned. there's no question in my mind. Why are we even still talking about this? Why is it still even in theaters? I think it's a pretty obvious cut and dry issue here. All right. So here's the thing, right? So here's what I wanted to talk about in the beginning, where I was why we shouldn't even have any more Batman movies in the movie theater ever. So think about you have to consider people's feelings. You have to consider them. Think about the victims of the shooting and their families from the last time people got shot in a movie theater at a Batman movie, right? And you're gonna put out another, not even a Batman movie, but a Batman villain movie. You're just taking it one step further even. How insensitive is that to those people? And what's even worse, okay? I can't go see the Joker. I will not go see the Joker, right? Because I have PTSD from that experience. That's right. No, I wasn't there. I don't have any family that was killed in it. But just the idea that that's something that could happen to me, going to see a Batman related movie in a movie theater, it's just I can't. I just can't. I literally can't even. So, I have, actual PTSD, and, I will have just the idea, even just, thinking too hard about going to see the Joker in theaters, actually gives me a panic attack. So, like, if I keep talking about this, I will, like, literally start shaking right here on camera. And that's just like, no, that's just not okay. So you have to consider that, right? This doesn't just affect the people who were actually there, who were actually, like, physically injured, right, or lost family members. This affects all of us, okay? Because we're all out here living these lives just trying to survive, and we're affected by these tragedies, like, in very personal and real ways. And yeah, and, like, some of us have some serious PTSD from that. Like, some of us have some serious after effects, and there's, like, a lot of triggering things about it. Like, I'd have to be there, right, to have like, a trigger from that event. Like, it's not how it works, guys. It's like, if I tell you that it triggers me, then it does. That's how it works. All right, I don't need this whole, like, oh, were you there? Like, question. Like, you don't get to question my personal life experience, okay? You don't get to question my triggers. You don't get to question what hurts me and what doesn't. You just get to live your life making sure you don't offend me, right? If that's your job as a human being, is to make sure you don't just accidentally, if, like, you don't know what people have gone through, so just don't trigger them. Just, like, end of story. So, like, Joker should not be in the movie theaters, and no Batman movie should ever be in a movie theater ever again. It's just offensive to people who don't like gun violence, and there's a lot of us, so, like, get with it. So, like, I mean, that's why guns should be banned everywhere too, because, like, there are people who have been affected by gun violence in negative ways, and then it's just not okay. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if you want, you're like, what's the price of your gun ownership? Like, oh, I want to have this thing. The price is like everybody else's mental health everywhere. Wow, thanks, asshole. So anyway, I think that, like, I made a pretty clear, concise point. Like, if you disagree, let me know, but, like, it's just like for you to bitch, because whatever, you guys can talk about it in the comments down there and whatnot. But, like, I don't think, like, tell me if I missed a point, or if there's a hole in my argument, or, like, any flaw in this logic, you go ahead and tell me, because I'm pretty sure there's not. So yeah, don't go see the Joker, boycott the Joker, ban the Joker, ban Batman. Let's get this hashtag trending. Hashtag ban Batman. Okay? Let's do it. Okay. Awesome. That's great. Oh my God. That was, that's, Social Justice Jessi, everybody. Hooray! She's so full of ideas. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm always looking for fun new ideas for Social Justice Wednesday. I always want to keep trying to push it. We went topical this week. It doesn't always have to I can't English. Doesn't always have to be relevant, to today's news, today's things, but the more ridiculous, the better. Any ideas you have, any topics you'd like me to tackle on Social Justice Wednesdays? This segment is really a lot of fun for me to do. I really enjoy doing it. So send me your ideas. I'd love to keep delivering it for you. Let me know what you think. Do you like, you want to see more? Whatever, etc., etc. You guys are the greatest. Make sure you do press the like button. Make sure you're subscribed, guys. Make sure you have that notification bell hit, and then your notifications are set to all notifications from this channel, or YouTube will decide that you don't care about me, because they love doing that. On that note, click all of these links, because YouTube might not suggest my videos for you ever again. As you can see, I have some feelings about this. LA Cheesesteak Reviews. That is an amazing new channel I'm working on with my friends, other fellow Philly transplants, trying to find a decent cheesesteak in LA, and largely failing. Also, get involved with me. That one's going to tell you everything you need to know about my Teespring, my Patreon, my PayPal. I'm getting demonetized. I'm having some issues with my channel, so any other ways that you can contribute, help out this channel, support it, see it grow, is amazing. I can't do this without you. You guys are the best. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mindless Entertainment, on Twitter at Jessi Milestone, and follow at Team Jessi on Twitter. That's the official Jessi Milestone fan account that is run by not me. So that's stuff. That's all the things. Do those things. You guys are the best. I love you all. God Empress out.